What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Tony with Tony's Passive Income. Today, and I do mean today, we are going to get into how to train the brain to have a Mamba Money Mindset. Y'all stick around. It's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. So what's going on, everyone? We are back. Thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you coming through. Do me a favor before we get any further. Click the subscribe button, one of these areas. Hit the bell notification so you will know when these videos are being uploaded. It's a tragic time going on around the world. You know, we're still dealing with COVID. And so a lot of people are losing their jobs. And what I want to do is try to help people get back into the mind frame of being able to not have to depend mainly on the 9-to-5 working for someone else, but you could also have a side hustle of your own. And that's what we're leading into. So without no further ado, let's jump into this. The Mamba Money Mindset is a concept that I come up with because I've noticed, like I said, things have started to change in the world. People are still buying, but people are losing their jobs, and it's not the person's fault. It's not your fault. What it is the company is looking for a bailout way. So how do you keep from having to worry about losing everything? Well, you come up with a Mamba Money Mindset. And what that is if you're going to go out, you're going to do any type of side hustle, any type of starting your own business, working online, no matter what it is, you have to have a mindset to understand that you can control how your business, how your money, how everything flows. But there are certain aspects that you have to have in order for you to get to that point. So when we talking Mamba Money Mindset, we're going to discuss the overview real quick. Is we're going to discuss focusing. We're going to discuss some strategic planning. We're going to discuss action taking. And then I like to call this the double R, results and rewards. Okay? So, like I said, this is not going to be long. I have a full course that I am finishing up, getting everything situated. And each one of these are broken down into multitudes of videos, training courses where you can go back and learn. And as soon as they are finished and done, I will get them out to you, because basically this is going to be an entire free course. I want to give it to you for free. My team is like charged. I'm like, no, right now times is rough, so I want to give it to you for free. But I want to give you a little teaser real quick. So when we talk your focus, all right? So basically in focus, when you're in anything that you do, when you're in business, starting a business, you want to remove all distractions. So removing distractions means getting rid of all of the everything. Find you a nice little quiet little spot in your house, your office. Right now, I cannot go into my office because guess what? COVID-19 has everything shut down. So I'm basically doing everything out of my home office, and everything's still rolling smooth. I have my office. My wife has her office. So everything's running smooth. And when she's doing her thing, I go in the opposite room. When I'm doing my thing, she's in the opposite room. We're removing the distractions, okay? We choose to set times when we're going to record our videos. I choose to set times when I'm going to, go through and plan out my next move. She does the exact same thing. So, therefore, removing distractions not only helps you get focused, but it also helps you get stern and steadfast and know exactly, straight ahead. When you have a brain reboot, you want to cleanse the brain, okay? You want to it's almost like taking and flushing out the brain and re-putting stuff back into the brain. But you want to have exercise. In the course, there's exercises that you will be doing in order for you to understand exactly what the brain reboot is, okay? Now, and killing the vibe. When you're focusing on something, you don't want nobody around you that's killing your vibe. Okay, there's a ton of negativity out there. You have family members who don't want to see you succeed, friends who don't want to see you succeed, co-workers who don't want to see you succeed, and they always got something negative to say. Always. You don't want that. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a vibe out there that is perfectly situated. And when you having that vibe, the radio station here in my city would always say something of the sorts: if you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. And for the longest, I was like, man, that don't make sense. But then I got to thinking about it. If the people around you don't want to get on board with what you're doing, change the people around, like get rid of them. Man, look, we cool and all, but when I'm doing my business, I'm going to holler at you, okay? So that's what focusing is. And like I said, in the course, we're going to definitely jump into that because there's some exercises that you need to do. And we're going to take care of everything and get you situated. Now, when it comes to strategic planning, you should have a plan of action and you should have theories on why you're doing it. As you can see in this photo that I put up here, you have a group of people sitting around. They're out strategically planning. Every one of them has a role. If you're a business owner, you're by yourself. You have to do all of this by yourself. So, around my house, we have dry erase boards, almost in every room, even the bedroom. Because when I come up with an idea, and I'm sitting there, and I carried it to the bedroom because I was walking through the house the other day, jotting stuff down. I have a funnel that I'm working on, and I'm mapping out things. So I'm strategically planning how I want to put it out, when I want to put it out, the office that I want it to go with, and everything like that. So I'm not just jumping straight into it, and that's how a lot of people start a business and they jump straight into it. Nothing is planned out. Nothing is no framework to this. There's no framework. And so when you're strategically planning, you have to have a theory. You have to have a framework. You have to have a map. This is a part of the mindset because if you want to make money, you either want to be, I have something in my eye. You either want to be 6-7 figures or you want to stay working for the 9-to-5 that you truly hate. I'm close to retirement and I'm still trying to get away from my 9-to-5. I want to get my retirement check and I also want to have another stream of income coming in on a daily basis. And that's what I'm working towards. Now, who versus how? We're going to get into that because that's a very important thing. As an independent person, you can't do everything by yourself, but you might not have the money to sit there and basically go out here and hire a team of people. I don't have a team. I have myself on my business. My wife has her own self. Do we have people around us who can give us information? Yes, but we talk to each other, and that's it. That's as far as it goes. We're very meticulous about who we discuss business with, because at the end of the day, discussing business could jeopardize your idea. Could be taken, and then all of a sudden you got the idea, you don't have. That's how things go. I don't know if you remember back in the day, Napster was done like that. And then if you watch the social network, a lot of people said that's how Facebook was done. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I cannot sit here and prejudge or say anything about how these organizations come, but things happen. All right. So when you're who and your versus your how, the who is who can you get to do certain things. Like there's a list of things that you need to do, that you need to have done, that needs to be done every day. Some of those things you don't know how to do. So who versus how is how you going to get them done, and who is the person that can do them. Okay, not you. Who is the person? So you could go to people like Fiverr.com and outsource a lot of stuff. You could get logos done, T-shirts done, business plans written up, everything that you need to done for a little bit of nothing. Now, here's the one thing that I love hearing people say. They want to start a business with no money. And I'm sitting here like, okay, how do you plan on doing that? Because if you're trying to start a business with no money, you need a computer. If you're doing online work or any type of work, you need a computer. If you don't have one that's reliable, you got to go buy one. You need product if you're selling something. If you're drop shipping, you still have to have money to pay for a place like Shopify. So starting a business with no money is literally like the biggest sham. I'm not gonna say scam. I'm gonna say sham. That you could ever ask for. Now, a lot of people don't understand. There are other businesses out here that you can start for as little as $12 and be profitable. But there's trial periods to that. That $12 means it's a trial period. There's business challenges out there. We run one over here at Tony's Passive Income. We've partnered with Legendary Marketer, and hey, because we're an affiliate, we're not employed by them. The partnership itself allows us to do that, and then you can go in there and basically go through the challenge, see if building a business is something that you want to do. Because this leads into the next thing, because being a failure is a must. You have to fail in order for you to understand that I failed and I need to push harder to fix what I failed at. All right? A lot of people don't understand that to get to the top, you have to get knocked down. All right? I'll use this analogy real quick. A lot of people don't understand. Alabama in college football was not always sitting at the top. It used to be the Florida States, the University of Miami, Notre Dame. Alabama rose from the ashes and has went on an amazing run. But other teams like USC and Texas and all of these other teams had their reigns at the top. Okay? But Alabama used to be good. Then they hit a rough patch. And then they came out of the depths and made their way back up. That's how you have to fail in order to be successful. Okay? You have to fail in order to be successful. University of Kentucky in basketball is the exact same way. They was a major contender back in the day. They got in a little trouble, but then they rose back to the almighty, depths. University of North Carolina. These are some of the schools that these are some of the things you have to fail in order to be successful. Okay, you have to fail in order to be successful. And then the best part of this is take action. Action, take it. Don't sit around and talk about it. Be about it. Don't sit around and say, this is what I want to do. Be about what you want to be. Take action. If you want to start a juice bar, plan it, execute it, that's taking action. You thought about it, that's the pre-frame. You started planning, that's the middle portion of it. And then you went on and jumped right in and got it up and running and everything got to so long. You took action. Planning for success. Planning for success means you have to sit there and map out the way that you want things to go. Manage your time. Don't jump in and think you want to start a business all within a month and you're going to be a millionaire within a month and a day. No. Manage your time. Plan strategically on how you want to do things. Because in business, you have the business, you have the product, you have the marketing, you have everything that you have to do. If you're a business owner, you don't have money for a team, this is what you got to do. And your environment is very important in this situation. Okay, your environment is very important because at this particular point, you don't want to be, and it goes back to killing the vibe and removing distractions. Your environment is very important because if you're in a negative environment, you could fail. If you're in a positive environment, that gives you a better chance on becoming successful. But no business in this world goes without putting some type of work into it. And that leads into the 80-20 rule. 80% of what goes on in business today is mental and the rest is physical. Think about that. 80% of what goes on in this world is mentally. The rest of it is 20% physical. Because 80% of it is always what you have to go through, everything we went through from the beginning. Okay? And then last but not least in today's video, the double R, results and rewards. This is what you really want to work for. I mean, this is what you're working towards. It's not what you want to work for. This is what you're working towards. So when you start to see the results and the rewards, that's when you pound your chest, okay? And throughout this whole process of the mindset of Mamba Money Making Mindset, you have to be in the mindset of the goals that you want to set. So you want to set a goal to make so much money so you can pay off this bill, okay? And still be able to be profitable and still be able to have a lifestyle. Because everything that you do, listen, I'm not giving you nothing to say that you can make $1 million. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the hard work that you put in, the mindset that you start with can lead to the double R, risk and reward. I mean, results and rewards. Because if you sit there and you put in the right amount of time, the right amount of elbow grease, the hard work, the dedication, you do what you're supposed to do, and everything should, take shape and take off. Okay? The results would be financially freedom, being able to walk away from a 9-to-5, being able to spend time with family without having to worry about saving up 2 years to take that trip or whatever like that. The rewards is purchasing a new house, purchasing a new car, sending your kids to college, paying off all those excess bills that sit behind you. Those are rewards. Those are results and rewards. That's what the double R is, okay? So I just wanted you to understand that. Now, please believe me, if you put in the work, I'm a living testament of that. If you put in the work, this can happen, okay? If you put in the work, it can happen. I never believed that I could make money online, but I started with t-shirts and decided to go into affiliate marketing. And when I got into affiliate marketing, learning a whole new aspect has been tremendously. It has been fruitful. It has been rewarding. It has allowed me to spend more time developing other ideas with family, with friends. I'm enjoying myself, and I want you to have the same thing. So, in the description below will be a link for the 7-day challenge. If you want to take it, if you want to take the challenge, click the link below. If you take the challenge, my email will be down there below. Send me proof that you signed up, and I guarantee you I will send you some helpful, cool tools, resources for free. There's nothing. Everything with me is for free. Some resources to help you along your journey, because even though we have all of these social media outlets, we're probably using them wrong. And I just want to help out. That's all I want to do. I want to help make you, just like myself, a better person. So, with that being said, again, thank you for stopping by Tony's Passive Income, the channel. Please subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Also, make sure you check the description so we can keep this thing rolling. All right? I love making these videos. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. Peace.